it started maybe back in 2017, where I was working on the big California fires, and a law firm that was out there had asked me to come up and talk to the community. And one of those attorneys was Gary Morrow. And I really respect Gary, was always listening to him, and he's very healthy. And I was always asking him, what is it you do? He bike rides, he walks, and he watches what he eats, but he was always talking about something that he took called Pro Tandem and how it reduced oxidative stress. And I'm listening to all this and I'm like, what is this? And so we go about our business, but it always came back to Pro Tandem. So I became really intrigued. And that's when he told me he was chairman of the board of LifeVantage. And I said, well, tell me more. And so he did. And that was, I loved the idea. I loved everything he was representing. I was intrigued by the product. I was curious. I wanted some. I started to take it. And then, for me, I'm looking back at LifeVantage now and I'm like, I want to be on the board. It's Gary goes, you're going to start there. I'm like, yeah, I want to be on the board. So, but it all began with Gary Morrow. And that's introduced to LV.
I love that. And, there's a lesson in there for our consultants, for prospective consult. Like, you're going to have those people that you're thinking, if I could only get that person to join LifeVantage, but maybe you're afraid to ask them. Like, our chairman of the board asked the actual Erin Brockovich and talked to her about LifeVantage. So ask that person, talk to that person that you have been afraid to talk to, because I look at the partnership that came from that one conversation. I love that.
Now, I've watched this company evolve, and sometimes things come together when they need to. And everything that you've been talking about that goes on with LifeVantage, I've watched it evolve from when Steve came in to how he sees the team and how the team out there in the field sees other people, how we work together, how we're not afraid to have indifferences, how we're not afraid to talk it out. So I've watched this company evolve into this moment where you've learned, where you've put it together, where you've vetted it, you've tried it, you've seen it, we've worked it out from a board. And I think boards are very important to the companies, and the companies and the CEO to the people. It won't work out without that trio. It won't. It's a checks and a balance, but you have to evolve and work together and be willing to fail together and enjoy the successes together. And I've seen that. This has been one of the greatest experiences for me to sit on the board of this company. And I truly mean that. I have learned so much, and I've learned it through watching the evolution happen for yourself. And now here comes LifeVantage, and now we're going to get out there. And it takes time to build that, and you want to do it the right way. And they have, and it is their moment, and they should be out there. They've earned it. They've deserved it, all the way from Steve, all the way down to every single person that works there, to your distributors, the trials and tribulations, and you've done it together. You've evolved together. LifeVantage is here. I'm excited.